Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to share a chilling tale with you that's perfect for those late night vibes. Meet Ethan, a curious boy who just couldn't resist the pull of adventure, especially when it involved the dark, mysterious woods right behind his neighborhood. Now imagine this. What if you stumbled upon something in the dark that was never meant to be found? Sounds intriguing, right? Well, let's dive in and find out what Ethan uncovered. It was a typical evening, the kind that rolls into the quiet unease of night. The clock struck 3, and while most of the world was dreaming, Ethan was wide awake, cloaked in a mix of thrill and mischief. The stories had heard about those woods whispered of strange sounds, rustling, growling, and once, even flickering lights. His heart raced with excitement. He knew he had to see it for himself. With a flashlight in one hand and a deep breath, Ethan stepped out of his front door and into the cool, crisp air. The woods loomed ahead, dark and inviting, like an uncharted territory just waiting to be explored. As he walked deeper, the familiar sounds of his neighborhood faded, replaced by an eerie silence that seemed to swallow the sound of his footsteps. He paused, feeling a tingle down his spine, but brushed it off. "It's just the thrill," he told himself. But the darkness shifted around him. Every now and then, rustling leaves made him jump, even though he kept convincing himself it was just the wind. He pushed on, determined to uncover the secrets hidden among the trees. Each step took him further away from safety and comfort, and he soon found himself drawn to a part of the woods he had never dared venture into before, a place where the trees seemed to twist and turn in unnatural ways. Suddenly, he stumbled upon something that made him stop in his tracks. A clearing emerged before him, moonlight shining down on a bizarre setup. It looked like an altar. Twisted branches formed a circle with stones arranged meticulously in the center. He could feel a heavy sense of dread creeping over him, but curiosity prevailed. What were those strange symbols carved into the wood? As he moved closer, he could see it better. It was unsettling, but fascinating all at once. Just as Ethan leaned in for a closer look, a low, guttural growl echoed through the trees, sending ice through his veins. He spun around, heart racing. Was that just his imagination? Or was someone or something watching him? The woods, once just a playground in his mind, had suddenly transformed into something terrifying. The air was thick with tension, and the shadows felt alive. Ethan's instincts kicked in, and he felt the urge to get out, but the paths looked different. The woods seemed to close in around him, branches clawing at him as if trying to keep him there. Panic surged. He dashed back toward the way he came, but now everything felt wrong. The familiar paths twisted into a maze. He stumbled, breath hitching, feeling the urgency of unseen eyes on his back. Finally, gasping for breath, he caught a glimpse of movement. A shadow, tall and inhuman, flickered between the trees. Ethan's mind raced. What was it? Some trick of the light? A figment of his imagination? He didn't stick around to find out. His legs propelled him forward, branches snapping back at him, the ground feeling like a trap. As dawn began to break, the darkness gave way to soft morning light, and Ethan burst out of the tree line, collapsing onto the grass of his backyard. Relief washed over him, mixed with a fresh wave of horror as he glanced back. The woods were still, but something felt different. The whispers of the night lingered, echoing in his ears, a reminder of the unseen horrors nestled in the dark. "You shouldn't have come," it seemed to whisper on the wind, chilling him to the bone. So what do you think? Ethan's late-night adventure turned into a terrifying encounter that reminded him and you all too well about the mysteries that the night can hold. Just imagine wandering into something dark and not being able to escape. You might think you know your surroundings, but sometimes the unknown is only a step away. Thanks for joining me on this eerie journey tonight. If you enjoyed this story and wish to uncover more secrets hidden in the night, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Tap that bell icon so you never miss a new tale. Until next time, keep your lights on, and who knows what you might uncover when the clock strikes 3.